Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with our Football Manager 23 playthrough, the ABC Journeyman, Club number 9, Coventry City. We've been here, I think, for about 10 years. It's not really a journeyman at this point. We just want to get things done, win the Premier League with Coventry. Last season we finished 4th, but we won the FA Cup. So today we're going to be playing the Community Shield, and I'm executively suggesting that winning this will give us another letter. So we would be able to win the letter H. So we would be able to go to clubs starting with A all the way to H if we were able to win this. We got the G last time for the FA Cup. It's H on the line today. We're playing Arsenal. Right, that's right, folks. We've gone through the transfer window, the summer. It has been, how can we say, it's not been the transfer window I was hoping for. No big departures, but we knew there was a lot of players leaving on a free release or being released or retiring, and we've had to replace some of those without actually bringing any money in. It's been a bit challenging. We've only made a couple of signings for money, and yeah, I'm not 100% happy with it. We also had a job offer. I applied for the Chelsea job, which is one of the ones we were looking at, and they actually offered us the job after interview, but I decided to stay at Coventry, and the reason for that is that currently, actually, in terms of finances, we are rich. Chelsea are just okay in terms of finances, so we are sort of sitting in this really kind of nice place above them, really, and I thought, well, does it make sense to leave? Got my eye on the Arsenal job, and I think that's one I would definitely go for. But the fact we are good enough to now to get the Chelsea job suggests to me we might be all right. So a look at some of the players who have left. Here are the released players: Remy Le Parmentier, Richard Vines, Mick Byrne. A lot of these players who were kind of bit part players, and maybe some of these. I think those first three we bought in when we got promoted to the Premier League, and you know we're moving past there, and they were kind of filling up the squad, and they were on loan for the last couple of seasons. It made sense to get rid of them. So in addition to that, we have lost Maurizio Moretta, Spencer Lawrence, and goalkeeper Gomez. So we have really lost a lot of our squad from last season. A lot of the players sort of in the periphery who kind of came in made the odd appearance. So it does mean that we've had to kind of reshape things a little bit, but we had very little transfer budget to do that because of the new stadium. A lot of money going into that. So it has left us a little bit on the sort of, I don't know, that we were sort of scrabbling around a little bit. So here are the signings that we have made, and this is an absolute steal. Ronnie Gunderland from Copenhagen, 5.5 million for 6.5 up to 6.5 million. I mean, you're not going to get a better signing than this for that sort of money. Currently worth £44 million, but what a signing that is from the Danish leagues. I mean, we absolutely needed that. So thank you very much, whoever it was in the comments who suggested go for the cheaper one, because you need to use that other money elsewhere. And you can see I didn't really have that money because we knew that Gianluca Tolisi was coming in. We sorted that transfer out a while ago, 12.5 million. That is all the money we've been able to spend. Yes, we have spent a bit on Vito Gucic on loan from Manchester United. So a very, very good centre-back on loan, 31-year-old Croatian. We did need that. He can also play at left-back. That was part of the thinking there. And the other player that you can see here is Ernesto Cantoni, who is a player who can go on that left side, 20-year-old player from Inter. I think he's going to be quite good. We brought this youngster in from Arsenal. Again, he is just there to maybe build up a little bit. Worth a bit of money, but we need someone we can kind of come in, bring in, and use now and again. We'll see how it goes. Not sure how much of game time he's going to get, but he's a bit of a punt, and we're not paying much money for him. So all in all, we haven't made that big transfer, but I think we've got a really good goalkeeper, a good replacement goalkeeper. We've still got problems on the left of midfield, I think. I think we've still got problems at the back. Gucic, which I didn't really show him in any detail. He is tall. He is really, really tall, but perhaps not as tall as the other guy, and sort of reasonably good marking, those sort of things. So I think he's going to fill in that gap quite nicely. I just feel we're not particularly strong there, and I'm looking forward to us being able to splash out on maybe one or two players once the new stadium's in. That's going to be a lot of fun. Right, let's go and play Arsenal in the in the Charity Shield. Notice how well our pre-season went. We have won all of the games we played in pre-season, so that's pretty good. Already set the team up, so let's go out and play Arsenal. Side that's going out, and we've got injuries currently to Spice. It is the only player who's out. So the team is going to be Capperthwaite and Allen leading line. We know what we get with Allen. He almost left in the summer. 20 million bid came in from, I think, Sheffield United. We accepted the offer. I thought it was a good amount of money for him. He decided he wanted to stay. So that's good. Leo and Long left and right. Franchetti and Cortez in the centre, with Lang, Christiansen, Gucic making his debut, Sharrold and Gunderland, the other player, making his debut in the team. On the bench, Talisi is going to be coming in, and Cantoni. So Talisi won't be his debut, but it will be his first game as a permanent transfer to Coventry. So excited by what we've got potentially here. Let's see what we can do against Arsenal. This might be an absolute disaster. Might go well. Who knows? So we've also had to bring a new captain in. We went for Leo as vice-captain, and I forget who we put in as, I think it was Cortez or Reyes as our captain. There was a few options. So here we come out at Wembley. Can we get another trophy? It will be a trophy hot on the heels of the last one. Feel we are a much better side than we were not so long ago, able to compete for these sort of trophies. But a lovely ball over the top. Here's Sergio. That's nicely done. Here's Gent. Oh, that's a lovely header from Sergio. But you feel you shouldn't score with headers from that far out. He managed to get a lot of power on it, considering it was just a loopy back pass there. Just 1 minute in here, and we're already down here. I mean, it's unlucky, but should you be scoring from there? I don't know. Does the goalkeeper have some question marks already in his debut season, his debut match? Here's Gusick at the back, kick-off highlight. Can we quickly do something here? Here's Leo. We know what we're going to get from Leo. Just full beans, isn't he, all the time? Here's Gusick. And again, Sharrold is someone I'm really looking forward to replacing with someone really good. But here's Christiansen. Franchetti turns the corner into Long. Loses the ball out. And looks like we're already his second minute. Could we be 2-0 down really early doors? That's a lovely run. And we are 2-0 down after 2 minutes. Doesn't get much worse than that. Both matches we've been looking good going forward. We've lost the ball through overplaying on it, and we've just given away the chances. So this is not the start I was hoping for. Fox Mulder through to Ben Wast, and in all honesty, that Christiansen should have been a bit better there. 2 shots, 2 goals. Are we going to have a shot ourselves? 4 minutes in, and again managed to get it away, but here's Leo looking to have a chance. It's well tackled from Leo, but Franchetti desperate to create something. Lang, it's in. Oh, it's over the top from Leo. Maybe it should have been 2-1 there. Came in powerfully. We've got the ball around the corner here. What we're struggling with, as we have done a lot of times, is when we lose the ball, it's just picking it back up again. Here's Franchetti. Off the bar. Unlucky. Looking like we're working our way into the game, but if when you're 2-0 down after 2 minutes, you've got to work your way back in a bit quicker. A couple of good chances though. Here come Arsenal again. Well, we've had a couple of really good chances, haven't managed to put them away, and here they come. They've been really good. And Gunderland makes his first save. That was a really good save. That looked like it should have been 3-0. Great shot just to his right, but he was down quickly. Oh, no one picked up the runner off the corner there, off the bar. Well, 31 minutes. Really need that goal, don't we, just to get back into this game. Because at the minute, Arsenal are just at arm's length away from us. Here's long, lovely bit of play, and Cowperthwaite nicks it around the corner, and that was beautifully done, and that's the goal we needed. Cowperthwaite and Long. Look at this. The connection between these two. Long does brilliantly there. Into Cowperthwaite, and Cowperthwaite just places that perfectly inside his defender, and we're back to 2-1, just one in it now. So here are Arsenal. They'll be looking to take a 2-goal lead again, playing the ball nicely around the back, but you know, can we get back into this? We've certainly had our chances, but so have Arsenal, and it's a lovely finish, and no one went out to meet Nielsen, and just, I was really disappointed defending. He had so much space to pick his shot and pass the keeper. What was happening here? How did he have so much time? Christensen, look at the big space he's in here, and who's this? Long doesn't track him. He's on. Who should be tracking him? I don't know, but that's frustrating because we got it back to a goal, and now we're again fighting. But here is Gusic, 35 minutes, and it's frustrating how easy it is. Here's Cowperthwaite. That should have been 3-2. Another cracking pass into Cowperthwaite, and he's just not able to capitalise. Well, here's Benoit running through us, and nowhere near. I have to look at potential changes. Leo's been a bit quiet today, which is frustrating, but it's never a 3-1 game. Never a 3-1 game on your life, but really, really good finishing from Arsenal has put pay to us in that first half. We're not out of it, but we need to start quickly in this second half. Well, 3 changes coming on. Chilisi, Reyes and Pulisic for Lang, Franchetti and Allen. Not going to see Cantoni just yet. I'm not entirely sure whether we can make more changes, but we needed to do something there. Just freshen up the attack. Well, here's Christensen, 75 minutes in. And it's a nice ball over the top. And we've again won that nicely. But they have got it away. Here's Zivkov, but it's a dreadful ball through it. And I think the centre-back there, I've been reasonably happy with his performance. It's felt like the mistakes actually came from his partner Christiansen when they happened. Lovely ball through to Cowperthwaite, who should have had 2 goals. Maybe he can still. Oh, it's in. It's Pulisic, who's done so little this season, but there he is, getting himself a goal. 3-2. We've now brought Cantoni on the left side for Cortez. We've dropped Reyes down into the ball-winning position. Long just ahead of him now in that central position, with the hope that we can maybe just use the pace on that left side to create maybe 1 or 2 more chances to get back into it. But good to see we haven't given this up. And here's Sharrold here. Is there still hope? I mean, it would be something to get something out of this game. That would be a lovely bit of play, though, from United. They've done well, and it's gone wide. And United will be kicking themselves. They did really well to get into that position. But we, didn't see that. Sharrold's done really well to win that back. Here's Reyes. Long lost it again. Seen too much of that today. It's a lovely ball through, and looks like United are just back on top again. Well, here's Pulisic. Can't hold on to it. 3-2. Oh dear me, what was that, Christiansen? That was an absolute beast of a tackle. Is that going to be a card? Nope. Besher comes on. This looks like this is a really difficult position for the goalkeeper. They could go either side. The wall maybe should be a bit bigger there. There's big space on that left side of the goal as well. Oh, you know what? We lost 3-2, but given we were 2-0 down after just 3 minutes, given we made a real fist of that. It was a really, really poor start for us. But yeah, we were not good enough to get through that. And yet again, we lose to Arsenal at a key time in the match. But it's the very first game of the season. We've got a few players who didn't quite show what they were made of, and we didn't have spice in the team who we know can offer a good amount going forward. So I'm not too concerned there. I don't want our defence to be really, really poor, and I think it showed there was vulnerability there, and I don't really like that. Gusick, I'm hoping, will be someone who can just hold that defence. He's got so much experience in there. I'm hoping that's going to count for a lot. Anyway, there we go. We are done there. We're going to be coming back a little bit later on. We've got Champions League football to play. Yes, we've got a tough start to the season that you'll see as well. The likes of Wolves, who finished second, Manchester City, who finished well last season, as well as Tottenham. Blackburn, Stoke, all of whom have been doing well recently. So there's some real tough games right at the start of the season. We'll see how we kick off, and we'll go from there. Let me know what you think about me not accepting the Chelsea job. That was a pretty big one. And did we deserve to get a little bit more out of this? Was our defence a little bit on the dodgy side? Quite possibly it was. Anyway, folks, as always, if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time, hopefully for a nice victory somewhere. Not entirely sure where, though. See you then. Bye-bye.